Alright, so I'm going to call the tower, tell them who we are, where we are, and what we want to do. Okay? And now we have uniform, which is the weather. Brownsville ground, this is November 127 Kilo Delta. With uniform, we'd like to taxi for takeoff.
November 127 Kilo Delta, runway 35, taxi via Delta, hold short at 35.
7 Kilo Delta, can you give me progressive traffic instructions for that?
Yes sir, 35 is the runway right in front of Hump NM, and you're going to taxi via the Delta taxiway, right in front of Southmost, and you're going to taxi via Delta, which is also right in front of Southmost.
7 Kilo Delta, roger that. Hey dude, I asked for progressive taxi instruction. You know why? Because they have stuff that's blocked off, that's usually not blocked off. So, that way they tell us, okay, you're going to turn here.
And can you accept runway 35 at Delta intersection? You have 3,900 feet available from the intersection.
7 Kilo Delta, yes, roger that.
Roger, and just to update on the weather, it's updating now. I got broken at 1,400, overcast at 4,700.
Roger that, 7 Kilo Delta.
And 7 Kilo Delta, that's 35 at Delta. When you're ready for takeoff, just advise me on tower frequency, and you'll just turn left onto the runway when you're ready.
7 Kilo Delta, roger that. Alright, here's 35 right here. We can't cross that line right here. So we're going to stop here. And now we're going to go before takeoff. Windows and doors are locked, so we're going to close this. This will give you air up on top. Alright, and then controls free and correct. And then instrument are set. We have the heading indicator is facing close to, I want to say right before 80, 79, somewhere around there, right? So that's set. And radios are set also. Let me set this to 118.9. 118.9 is the tower frequency. And that's the frequency we're going to stay on for the whole flight. Okay? Then mixture is rich. Fuel selector is on both. Set parking brake here. We're going to rev up the RPMs to 1700 RPMs right here. Holding the brake down. If there's 700, now I'm going to check the magnetos and the RPM should drop. 1. That was the left one. I mean the right one. That's the left one right there. And also this. That indicates that it's working. We check the suction is good. Oil pressure is good. Everything's good. All you do for that, bring it back down to 1000 RPMs. Now the next thing on that checklist is, already did this, flashing beacon is on, throttle, maps are up, that's it. I'm going to call the tower now. Now instead of saying Brownsville ground, I'm going to say Brownsville tower, and Kilo Delta ready for takeoff. Brownsville tower, 7 Kilo Delta ready for takeoff.
And November 127 Kilo Delta, Brownsville tower, runway 35 at Delta intersection, clear for takeoff and proceed on course.
Clear for takeoff on 35, 7 Kilo Delta. Right, man, it gets hot, right? Oh, we'll feel the air right now. The trim, right here. We don't need flaps or anything, we got enough runway here. So here, give it full throttle, smooth on the throttle, and we're gonna wait for our speed to build up to 60 knots right around here. Already wants to take off, so I'm gonna pull back just a little bit. A little bit of a crosswind.
Turns on 215 Brownsville ground, clear solid west.
little bit of crosswind from the, see the windsock from my left over here. We're gonna turn to a heading of about 60 degrees going towards the port. At 500 feet, we're gonna turn right. How's the temperature, man? 83 over here. Around this. It's right below 24 Celsius, 24 degrees Celsius. Right here, we're gonna turn off to the port this way. Now, if you don't want your passengers getting...
Transalto 215, I have clearance advisor, ready to copy.
I'm stepping on the right.
Transalto 215, cleared Mike India Oscar Airport as filed. On departure climb and maintain 15,000. Expect flight level 24010 minutes later. Departure control frequency is 118.0. Squawk 4004.
Right there.
Transalto 215, read back correct.
Okay, we're heading at 60. We're climbing at 900. We're gonna level off at 1,000 for right now. Once we're level, we'll start recording the temperature. It's dropping. It's 23 now on that one. It's 23 on this one. This, I don't know. This, see if you could record, like put it there. See if the numbers come out. I can't tell, man. I really can't see. Huh? I think the backdrop is too bright. Alright, well it's at 21 Celsius right now. 21 over here, Celsius. I'm going to call the tower, let them know that I'm going to remain on this frequency. We're going to be flying towards the east, remain on the frequency, and to monitor traffic. So if there's traffic on this side, they'll let us know. Brownsville Tower, this is 7 Kilo Delta.
127 Kilo Delta, Brownsville Tower.
We'd like to remain on this frequency just to monitor traffic. We're going to be flying on the east side towards the island.
That's 7 Kilo Delta. I got no problem with that. Still going to say the maintain VFR and frequency change disapprove if you do need it.
7 Kilo Delta, roger. Oh wow, there's USS Forrestal. Let me get a little bit closer so you could see it better. That way we're getting too high. I'm going to reduce my RPMs to 2100. We don't have to be going that fast. Go down to 1,000. Well, you could probably see it better on your side. Like, I'm going to make a turn over here. I'm going to turn to the right. See it? How's that? History, man. That's history right there. Bet the Valley didn't want to stop it and maybe open it up as a... Yeah, I know. Yeah, that would have been cool. Hey, now what is this? Is this the other one? It's all crappy, man. The one right there? No, well, that's the Forrestal. This, or wait, maybe this is the Forrestal. They already started dismantling it. Film that one right there. Oh man, they got to work on that. We'll look at them again on the way back. Is that the new one? No, not at all, man. So, put a slow motion. With a slow motion camera. There's a shrimp basin on my left over here. Where's my glasses, man? Oh, here they are. Yeah, you got them on. By every month, man? Well, I try to. Sometimes I can't, man. I'm too busy or come up. Well, that's my hypothesis. I don't know. I've never really paid attention to temperature. We also have a thermometer up here. This one says it's like 72. So I know that these two are on. Well, now this one's 76 and that one's 77. So I don't know. Let's see if I can get better. Let's see. Well, it's 23 right now. We're not inside a cloud. Try to hold this heading so that you're not, see, you're kind of banking a little bit.
Right. How do I control the rudder in the back?
No, you don't need the rudder. It's just, what you want to do is try to keep the vertical speed indicator at 0. That way you're not going up or down.
Alright.
This says that you're not going up or down. If it goes down like this, that means you're going down. Right now you're going up a little bit. But that's what the trim is for. But see, you're turning also. This one gives you a lot of information. The pitch and the bank. So if you keep this centered right here, that's why I have the students sit on this side so they can see the gauges. But this one also gives you bank information. And if this is moving, well, that means you're turning also. So right here, you're going up and you're turning to the left.
Right there, I'm going up, so I push it in, right?
Yeah, you push it down like that. Or you could try to trim it. If you wheel this up, wheel it up, it's gonna make it go down. Yeah. If you wheel it
down, right?
down this way, yeah, see, you're going down. If you wheel it this way, it goes up. When you go down, you speed up also, so that creates more lift.
Basically, you need to always be looking at the gauges.
Huh?
You need to be always looking at the gauges.
Not always, but that's why you trim it, so that you're not just, you know, struggling trying to fly the airplane. You want to try to make the airplane fly itself. That's the idea of the trim. Look at that. Looks like a good cloud over there. Let's just head in that direction. Maybe a heading of 15 or, yeah, right here. This is a good heading. 15. You know what? This one's off. Level up. Turn to the right a little bit, like level the wings. This one also gives you the heading info. This one's more accurate. So right here it says you're at 21, and this one says you're supposed to be like that. 25 right here. This one, it drifts. That's the problem with these. That's why I like bringing my GPS. That one's super accurate. Oh, we just flew over a ship. Port. There's the Island Bridge, the causeway. $77 on the digital. 23 degrees on that one. 23 degrees on that one. Something like here. this is facing down this way. I think that would be pretty good right here. Right in this area. I'm recording this way, see how it looks. That way when I'm looking at the video, I'll see what I'm getting here. Alright, you're doing good with your vertical speed indicator. You're not going up or down. That little ball needs to be right in the center. Let's move the rudder. Well, you're too far. Look, I'm going to step on the right. And it's going to move the rudder. You see how it throws it off? That's what makes people sink. Just so that you know. If it's in the center, you're not going to feel anything. Oh, there's a nice looking cloud up ahead. I wish my daughters would have come. There's the island, I'm filming here. We're over the Radisson. Is that the Radisson? Kind of steer that way over the water. It's actually a nice day. It's cloudy. We are at 1,400 feet. There's the altimeter right there. Those look like great clouds over there. I want to go into a thick cloud, dude. Because these, they're kind of thin. Little thin clouds that are over here. Temperature is about 20, 23, maybe 22 and a half Celsius. Our airspeed is 85 knots right here. Yeah, big cloud over there, and that's where I want to go. To that thunder cloud. Not a thunder cloud. I hope not. If it starts shaking real bad, well then, yeah, we'll get out. We're at 1,500. If you can hold that altitude by keeping this in the center, if it keeps wanting to go up, wheel it up like that to trim it to go down. Just a little bit.
Can I move my seat forward?
Oh yeah, dude, yeah. Move it all the way forward. Oh, here, let me get this out of the way. We don't need this book anymore, not right now.
You want it at 1,500 feet?
Yeah. Okay, now see if you can put that on the little air on the side. Now, the cloud I'm looking at is that one dead ahead. That big cloud right there. Temperature, the digital one says 77 on the right, 76 on the left. Celsius thermometers are at 22 degrees, both of them. Those Celsius thermometers, they work better, the one with alcohol. Well, previously, when we went through the other clouds, it dropped 1 degree. That was the difference. This bigger one, I don't know. Alright, so here you want to stay kind of close to the edge of the water there, because they have these antennas sticking out over here. Just stay at 1,000 also. I'll call the tower in a little bit. When we're parallel to the shrimp basin, I'll call them, let them know that we're inbound for them. Motos. Give me a message here. This also gives me warnings about the antennas. You see that? Oh, that little, well, it went away. Yeah, I saw it work. Bravo Tower, this is 7 Kilo Delta. We are at the shrimp basin inbound for landing. Call up again.
November 891 Sierra Kilo, contact Valley Departure 119.5, have a good day. Valley Departure 1 Sierra Kilo, good day, thank you.
Bravo Tower, 7 Kilo Delta, we're at the shrimp basin inbound for landing.
7 Kilo Delta Tower, how do you hear this transmission?
I hear you loud and clear now.
Roger that, proceed direct to the numbers, runway 31 left, clear to land, runway 31 left, wind is 310 at 12.
Clear to land on 31 left, roger that. Alright, so we're gonna land on 31 left, which is, right now we can start going straight towards that way in that direction, because we're gonna land coming from the south side, the southeast side, coming in that way. Yeah, so here, I got everything, yeah. You can film, oh wait, did we pass, oh man, we passed the area. So what I'm going to do is go till I see the airport, then I'm going to turn to the left to enter a right downwind for 13, which is right, you see the airport up ahead? Roger. I put my landing light on. Now, right now, we're flying perpendicular to the runway. So I'm going to turn.
November 521 Lima Mike, Brownsville ground.
We're going to turn to the left right now. One.
Hello there, 521 Lima Mike, Brownsville ground. Clear to the San Antonio Airport, except change route to read direct Corpus, Victor 568, 3 Rivers, Victor 163, destination San Antonio. On departure climb and maintain 3,000, expect 10,000 minutes later. Departure control frequency is 119.5, squawk 4566.
That's an IFR flight.
What's an IFR flight?
Instrument rated flight. That means that they have to depend on primarily on the instruments. So right here I'm getting parallel to the runway where we're going to land on. There's the beginning of the runway. You see 13
Hello, 521. Excuse me, November 521 Lima Mike, squawk was 4566. Rest of the readback was correct.
Alright. Here, I'm going to start reducing the power. And I'm going to turn. This is called right base, because I'm on the right side of the runway, facing the runway. Just start slowing down, because I'm coming in kind of fast. There's the runway. I'm going to continue turning, doing a slow turn. This is base, and this is going to be final. Still going kind of fast, so I'm going to cut the power almost to idle here. See those 4 lights up there? That means that I'm too high. I need 2 white and 2 red. That means that I'm on the glide slope. I got 3 white, 1 red. Right here I'm on the glide slope, but now I'm a little bit low. Right here I'm on the glide slope. A little bit low, but that's okay. I mean, here I have the runway in sight, so I can just... I'm gonna cut the power to 0. Gonna go down and flare out, like maybe about 10 feet off the ground, flare out, hold it, hold the nose, hold it, hold it. I don't know. How would you grade that landing? He's gonna talk to me right now. He's gonna come in.
7 Kilo Delta, left on Delta, cross 35 in the park.
7 Kilo Delta, left on Delta, roger.
And cross runway 35.
And crossing runway 35, roger that, 7 Kilo Delta. They usually want us to repeat everything, just to make sure that we got the message.
And November 521 Lima, Mike Brownsville ground. Hold your position. I got Cessna on Delta about to cross the runway into southmost.
Was taking off.
And can you accept runway 35 at Delta intersection, 3,900 feet available?
You could open that window already, dude.
Roger that. Expect that. I'm going to wait though until the Cessna gets across.
That would be us. Well, what did you think? What did you think of my flying? Well, you actually flew more than me.
I should be asking you that question. What did you think about my flight?
Yeah, you did fine, dude, for your...
521 Lima, Mike. Do you need to do a run-up?
Have you ever flown before?
Never did.
Roger, could you go ahead and do it there? I got 2 regional jets inbound, and depending on their location, by the time you get done with your run-up, you may have to wait a little bit longer while I back-taxi them around due to some of the taxiway
flying an
closures.
airplane is easier than driving a car.
No, it's a completely different monster.
Which, in my opinion, you don't have as much obstacles to worry about, you know, stops to make, stuff like that. Now, I think, let me go around this guy in the back.
This is the guy that was waiting for us to cross the runway?
Huh?
This is the guy that was waiting for us to cross the runway?
Yeah. So I'll just go over this way and,
521 Lima, Mike, you can go ahead and taxi to 35 via Delta, hold short of runway 35 on Delta.
I want to go in between the ropes here because I don't want to get tangled up.
Roger.
Here, we watch the wing tips. We don't want to hit any poles. Now, we were parked over there where the chocks are. Como que está fallando, ¿verdad? Now to turn off the engine, press this button in and pull this all the way out. That's it. Now we shut everything down. Lights, beacon.
Push this back in.
No, you leave it like that. Avionics off. We are done. Off.